Hello, hello, good morning, happy Tuesday. Taco Tuesday, as one of my coworkers always says. Good morning, welcome to Hobby Evolution, episode 356. It is Tuesday. I bought some baseball cards yesterday, went against the grain. Just a couple days ago, I said I am not buying wax anymore. I am focusing on pre-war. And guess what? Spontaneous reaction to a blowout forums thread. Topps Pro debut. Bought a case. So it releases this week. So I already received my shipping notification. I ordered it yesterday, like at lunch. And by the end of the day, I had my shipping notification. So I'm not, it says estimated delivery Wednesday. I'm not counting on that. I've got my fantasy football draft Wednesday night, so I couldn't even open it anyway. Dinner with friends on Thursday night. Friday night, I'll have to be preparing for the Madison Card Show on Saturday, so I'll find some time to bust it open, but it may be a few days before I can actually get into that. So I do want to talk about Topps Pro debut in the case I bought. I will start with the Madison Card Show is this Saturday, 9 to 3 at the Sheraton Hotel, John Nolan Drive, Madison, Wisconsin. We go 9 to 3. We do have vendor tables available, although, man, they're going fast. I took a few phone calls last night. We've got some new vendors. We've got most of our previous vendors are coming back, so it's good to see. I kind of thought that we might have – I knew we would have a down July as far as vendor count, but I was hoping that August would pick back up, and so far it looks like that's going to be the case. And then I think September, October are going to be big months for our show, and then November is kind of our wild card, and I scheduled it for the Saturday of Thanksgiving, and I did that based on people are out shopping anyway. If people are still doing the early morning shopping, maybe by 9, 10, 11 o'clock, they're done. Hey, before we go home, let's go to the card show. So that's kind of the angle I was taking. Yeah, I know some people are out of town visiting family, but other people are in town. So, hey, it's Saturday. We've been with family for 3 days. Let's get out. Let's go to the card show. That's kind of the angle I was taking for doing a Saturday of Thanksgiving show. So we'll see. It's going to be ever since I laid out the schedule, that's the date that I've circled as, I wonder how this is going to go. Is this going to be a big show? Is this going to be a crappy show? Or is it just going to be like all the others where it's just kind of status quo? It's kind of, we haven't had like a huge ebb and flow. We've had some like peaks and valleys where it's kind of been, I think our June show really underwhelmed as far as attendance, but it overwhelmed as far as vendor tables. And then July, we were not overwhelmed, but we underestimated the attendance, and we pretty much nailed what we thought as far as vendor tables would be for July, right around that 30 mark, because it was just a few days before the National. So this Saturday, Madison Card Show, Sheraton Hotel, looking forward to it. What's up? Zach is with us this morning. Diego, good morning. Hayden, good morning. Also last night, Ken and Herman went live on 3B Collections channel. Check it out. It was a great show last night. We had some fun in the comments section. And it was really good content. So check that out over on 3B Collections channel. Other than that, I did another bulk upload on eBay last night using File Exchange. This time I switched gears and went to basketball. So my strategy for that was basketball season is coming up. I think basketball right now is really undervalued. That's why I've been scooping up some deals at shows that I've attended recently in the last month. So I wanted to get a lot of the, I probably have 3 monster boxes of within the last 2-3 years of rookies, basketball rookies, probably last 2 years, Prism Silvers, just various parallels that I've picked up in bargain boxes, that I've bought boxes whole. So I listed 150, put those on eBay. Kind of good and bad. When I do baseball file exchange updates, it's like sometimes upwards of 20% of the uploads sell within 24 hours. And even in the first few hours, I'll get several sales. With the basketball upload last night, nothing. Didn't sell a single card. Still haven't. It's been 10 hours since the upload went live. Not a single sale. I did check. They did upload. So that's not too concerning. Hayden, I will. I'll send a link here. So it's not too concerning to me because my goal is to hit 6,000 listings and be at that 6,000 mark by the start of fourth quarter, October 1st. And I mentioned this a couple days ago where you've got to keep loading inventory more than you sell. And right now I'm averaging about 33 sales per day. So that means I need to average just to keep my head at like right now I'm with last night's upload, I'm up to 3,300, but I also did a bulk upload last week of about 250. So I was kind of hovering around that 3,000 item mark. So if I'm only adding 33 to 35 a day, I'm staying status quo at 3,000 listings. So I need to like really to double that. Not only do I need to really pound out the listings, but I have to keep above that 33. That's like 0. And then, build off that. So, I'm trying to do 500 a week, which is a tall task. I did 150 last night. I think my 250 cards, I can't remember when those went live, Thursday or Friday. So, I'm going to do another baseball upload this week. I've got a bunch of things going on this week. So, I may not hit that 500 mark. Plus, we've got fantasy football draft tomorrow night, dinner Thursday night, card show Saturday. So it's going to be a tough week to do bulk listings. There we go. So, Hayden, I'm going to send a link. And let's see. Mark Hoyle is with us. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, David. So Hayden, that is the link to File Exchange where I do the bulk uploads. I can do it. It's kind of one of those things where you have to find out, you kind of have to get in your own groove. Right now, what I've been doing is I've been organizing the cards that I want to upload. So I'll take a small box, a 200 count box. I try to keep it 200 to 300 at a time. That way cards don't get out of sort. It's kind of easier to manage, I guess. So if that's first things first, I get the 200 to 300. Good morning, Ed. I put the cards that I want to upload. Then I'll take the pictures, and I can do that basically, anytime watching TV upstairs. I can take those photos and then I can upload anytime. And I use Image Shack, and that's in the article. And I can upload those photos. I could be sitting at a red light and it's like, oh, I have 100 photos I still need to upload, and I can get a couple done at a red light. So that's kind of just trying to utilize every minute to take advantage of using File Exchange. And then when I have like a free evening where I have like 3 hours, I can sit down and pound out the actual typing of the descriptions and the listings and all that entails. And I can get 200 done in about 2 hours, about 100 per hour, 100 listings per hour. That's a good clip. So I can sit down 2-3 hours and hammer out 200 listings, 300 listings, and get those up. Zach says, congrats to you uploading a kink to the chat in this whole live stream not burning down. Yes, yeah. Oh, a link. Yes, a link. Adding a link to the chat. So yesterday, I bought a case of Topps Pro Debut. And just 2 days ago, I stated on our Hobby Roundtable on 3B Collections channel that I was done buying new wax. I told our buddy David, he sent me a link for, I think, Topps Chrome went live on the Topps website last week. And I'm like, yeah, it was a good price, but I'm just, it's Topps Chrome has never interested me. Allen and Ginter, I would have loved to bought boxes or a case, but it's just, I think it's 135 on Blowout. It was 150 on the Topps website, which is crazy. I'm not spending that on Ginter, even though I love it. It's just not. So I swore off buying new wax. I was on the Blowout forums yesterday, and I see the preview for Topps Pro Debut. There's some chatter. People are looking for the checklist. I'm like, oh, it's out this week. Pro Debut, Heritage Minor League is one of my favorite products. Probably it's my 3 favorite products, and I talk about this all the time. Bowman, Allen and Ginter, and Topps Heritage Minors. I like Topps Heritage Minors because I like minor league baseball. I like prospects, and I love the Heritage product. Heritage itself isn't in my top 3, but the minor league product is. It was the very first hobby case that I bought, because it's at the time it was cheap. Back then we're talking like $450 a case. Now it's like $800. So Heritage Minor League cards, but Pro Debut has never been. Pro Debut is basically Heritage Minor League, but on a Topps design. And Pro Debut has never been something that I've like actively sought, but I've always like, I should pick up a box. It's always been like on the periphery. Like, I should pick up a box. Maybe next time. And I'll see it on sale. Like, oh, Heritage or Topps Pro Debut, $60 a box or $65 a box on Blowout. I've got other things. I don't want to buy these. And I think I've only bought maybe 1 box of Pro Debut ever. And it's always something that I enjoy getting them in trades because it's not a common, not many people buy Topps Pro Debut. So they don't come along in trade very often. So when I receive Pro Debut Cubs cards in trades, it's like, oh, cool, I don't have this one. So I see the thread. I go check out the prices on Blowout. They seem fair. So I bought a case. I ran the numbers, how many cards, what are the hits, because there's also a jumbo box version, which the jumbo box version has the chrome, but you're paying like, I think the per card breakdown is like $1 something in the jumbo case, where in the hobby case, it's like, I think 35 cents per card. Now, I think you get, in the jumbo, you get 3 guaranteed autos. What's up, Herman? In the hobby, there's 4 hits per hobby box, but it could be a relic. And we all know about relics. So, and there's no chrome in the hobby version. So, it's kind of, I'm a quantity guy. I love the bulk. So you're getting like 1,000 more cards in the hobby box version. Less hits per se, but more base. So, that's the decision. I went hobby box 12 or hobby case 12 boxes in a case. My order or my shipping notification came yesterday, so should be here at some point this week. So looking forward to ripping some wax, and it's a new product that I don't know. I'm hoping the Cubs checklist has some newer names. Once you see the top prospects in like product after product, it's like Miguel Amaya, Brennan Davis. I really like Brennan Davis as a prospect, but he's been in a ton of products. I hope he is in the product just because I enjoy collecting his cards. But I'm kind of tired of Miguel Amaya and some of the other prospects who have been around for a few years. I hope that we see some of the younger prospects, because the Cubs do have a lot of younger prospects. I think it's definitely The trade deadline guys will not be in it, but maybe the Yu Darvish guys that came over in the Yu Darvish trade early, in like the spring, maybe they get cards. So kind of hoping that there's some players that haven't had cards yet. So that's my hope. We'll see. I think I may avoid looking at the checklist, and I just want it to be a surprise. It's been a while. I always look at the checklist and then I get the box or the case. So I think this time I'm just going to surprise. I want it to be a surprise. I want to, open the packs and see the cards for the first time and realize, see a Cub and be like, oh, cool, he's in this. Awesome. So Zach says, speaking of prospects, Cubs won the Kimbrel trade so far. Yeah. Kimbrel's I just think it takes him a while to warm up to a new team because he absolutely stunk when he came to Chicago, the Cubs. He stunk for 2 years. And then this year he had a great start to the season. And then we trade him, and then he just absolutely stinks for the White Sox. So little payback for the Quintana trade. So I think that's about all I had for today. I just wanted to talk about Pro Debut, why I bought it. Madison Card Show is this Saturday, 9 to 3, Sheraton Hotel. My strategy for this week's card show, I'll be taking my bargain boxes. I'm going to probably add to my dollar boxes. I've got some new stuff that I'll be throwing in the bargain boxes. I'm looking to buy, as always. Looking to buy, I love buying bargain. I love buying out a bargain box. So hopefully there's some bargain boxes that I can buy out and flip. My buddy Johnny says he's got some stuff in his dime boxes, and I told him I'm going to turn those dimes into dollars. So we'll see. So that's kind of the plan for Saturday's show. So as far as my schedule for the rest of the week, I almost didn't go live today. But I skipped yesterday, and I may skip tomorrow, and I'm definitely skipping Thursday. So I didn't want to go the whole week. So I'm still unsure about tomorrow. Just kind of depends. I am going to aim to finally get caught up on my Cubs stuff. I've been, kind of focused on the eBay uploads and all that. My shipping is almost caught up. So I'm starting a new file exchange upload. So hopefully I can just tackle the Cubs and get that, so I can get my count updated for Saturday's show and get all caught up, and then get some trade packages sent back in the mail. So that's that. So maybe not tomorrow. Thursday there will not be a show because my fantasy football draft is Wednesday night. I have no idea what I'm doing for fantasy football. I haven't read anything, so I'm just kind of flying blind here, which could be really, really good, could be really, really bad. So usually when I do the more studying on fantasy sports I do, the worse I end up doing when it comes down to it. So we'll see. So no show on Thursday, and then Friday's kind of a wild card day. No show on Saturday, and then Sunday I will do a show to review the Madison Card Show. So just a few shows this week. So that's what I had for today. Thanks for tuning in. Great chat. Have a wonderful Tuesday, and we'll talk tomorrow maybe.